All right, quick project to get the audio system sounding well in the new gray well. You see that in the corner? This is the sub. Yeah, I know everybody says get rid of it, it's trash, whatever. I'm gonna try and use it and see if it sounds decent. I'm not an audiophile, but I like good sound. So if I can get good sound for cheap, then that's all I need. And a little bit of bass is, I think, what my old system needed. The old one, the center console, the LX450 has a sub there. That actually came out, of course, with the Delta stuff. Their shifter console, and let's see, one's called a console, one's a shifter cover. I forget the names. I just call the whole thing a console, but I had the both parts. Anyways, so I want to try this in the back because I don't think I'm gonna put as much stuff in the wits end panel when it goes back here. And so what I ordered here is a Pyle 6.5 inch subwoofer. It's 4 ohms, which matches this one. It's also 4 ohms, so that seems good. So we're gonna show you how to pull this off real quick, and then I'll go into swapping it out. I did print out a spacer. This should work with this guy, and I'll show you where we pulled it from. So if you come in here with a pair of one of these guys, you can pull this thing out. And I'm just pulling these tabs out. Probably use this. Maybe that's why I always break those things. So I'm gonna try this mount here, chest mount. So bear with me for a second. So we can get on the phone GoPro. Can you see that? I can't. I want to see what it's recording. Where's the live stream? No. Power off? No. I just want to see what the phone is seeing, which would be helpful so you could see what I'm seeing. Maybe if I tap the screen, that'll do it. Anyways, so pull that out. You can undo these screws, which is probably recommended, and then pop all this up. Just lost one down there. Dang it. Anyways, this sub lives down in here. I'm gonna try and see if I can find. Actually, I haven't dug down here to see what other goodies I might find in here. Maybe there's some hidden stuff. Ooh, an extra bolt. That's from the fender flare ripped off. That is too. That's the one that fell off. These are the connectors to this little subwoofer amp. Yeah, to the amp. These are the connectors to it. I'm going to end up cutting those off and crimping on some of these good old spade connectors so it'll mount directly into that. Could I solder them off of here? Sure. But you know, so there's 3 bolts that connect here, just to go from the beginning. Alright, it connects somewhere in here, like, can you see any of that? Probably not. It connects in there like that. So 3 10mm bolts, yank them off, and then unscrew these. And I did this earlier. So after you unscrew it, it's kind of glued in place. So I had to pop that off with a flathead. So there's the old one. Yeah, not bad for 30 years or whatever it was. So there are 4 of these screws. These are M4s, I believe. Don't need those anymore. Those we'll need later. This is also trash. Here's our new ring. Printed. Probably nobody else is gonna install one of these, but whatever. I made a thing. These little holes indicate here on these little holes that were on the old speaker. Mounts just like, ooh, not like that, like that. Okay, so that's great. And on top of that, we take our Pyle and drop it off onto here. There you go, and it mounts, and that just gives it clearance, because without it, let me show you. Take that off and try and put this on and put this in. It doesn't sit flush. So with this, it'll sit flush, and hopefully it'll clear our speaker top over there. I haven't tried, so if you don't see this, then you can't complain, because it won't fit. But I don't put these connectors on this side again, which will put it closer to the connectors on this side to where these are. I don't know if you want all this explaining or not, but that's okay. Maybe you do. Maybe that's what you're here for. It's all the things. All right, flip this over. Right, and line up the holes. There's our holes. That looks like a hole. I have these little screws, bolts, socket heads. So, I need to line it up down there. Put one in. Again, one at a time. That's not tight. Put in another one. That one started good. Another one in. Alright. How's that one not going in? Go to your happy place. Uh-oh, phone's ringing. Let's see if we can mute that real quick. That's in. And this one's at a bit of an angle. Oop, too much angle. Make life easier. Oops, that doesn't go there. Make life a little easier for ourselves. And that's the wrong screw. Do we have a better one over here to use? They're a little bit catty. Oh, yeah, that fits better. Pop that out, and oh, of course, that's an 8mm. Let's go into our tool bag really quick. That's an 8. This little pangolin bag is awesome. 8mm. Pop. It's like it's got a little sealant or something. Crack that seal. Now we can do this. Give ourselves a little room. Now we can screw this on straight if we had the correct bit. Maybe. There we go. Suck that in. Should I put nuts on the other end of these screws? Probably, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Okay, all those are in on that side. There's the pile. Put this back. Good. That is set in place. Gonna take our connector here. Which one is? I'm gonna guess that positive is the red one. Actually, can I just depin these? Maybe. Done. Positive, negative. 3 screws. I don't know if this is hooked up. Let's turn it on and see. Take you over here. There we go. Connecting. You can feel it moving, so it's powered. Nope, not that.
Vivos.
That speaker's busted. Get into here. Sweet. Now we'll take all of this, push it back in, and call it a day. So yeah, a little bit of bass. Fix this speaker back here with a quick fix. Video's about 20 minutes long. It's not bad. So enjoy. We'll have to speed up that middle part, all the tinkering. See if we can do that in hyperlapse or something like that. But yeah, we'll see if we can get all these speakers working, because those are probably blown out. I know that front one is blown out, so, but there's new speakers in the other build, so we'll swap those over and we'll have none of that crackling. Later.